Welcome to the S&K Difference video series, where we explore the vibrant programs and services on the Flathead Indian Reservation. This series is brought to you by S&K Technologies, a company proudly owned and operated by the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes. Our success translates into substantial dividends for our tribal shareholder. These dividends are reinvested back into the community, supporting a wide range of programs and initiatives that enhance the quality of life for everyone on the Flathead Indian Reservation.
As a tribe, we're so glad to have our corporations, of which Technologies is one of our major. The dividends that come back from those corporations supply us with essential dollars to do all the kinds of things that we as a tribe can do for our folks across our reservation, and even for those folks that are not on the reservation, making sure that the culture is preserved, so those dollars can be actually targeted at those sorts of efforts on the tribe.
In each episode, we will showcase a few of these impactful programs, highlighting their significance and the positive changes they are driving within our community.
So one good thing I feel about the Bison Range is it's kind of like you're coming back in time. You know, you get here and your phone doesn't work. It lets you reconnect with nature, or reconnect with the place you're visiting. Historically, our connection with bison, we utilized almost everything we could from bison. Everything from, this animal is about 2,000 pounds. That's a lot of meat to survive our winters. The hides were used for teepees, the horns used for drinking cups. Just an amazing relationship. Our connection, how we depended on them for survival, and then their populations started to almost become extinct because of the overharvest.
Before the European settlement started moving this way, pre-European contact, you'd have the herds of the bison that numbered in the millions.
Bison were taken out and harvested, at a very disrespectful rate. That happened with the railroad coming out west. It was almost like our, tribal members felt the need to protect them and, help restore their population.
I mean, to go from near extinction to come back to where they are now, and still be as prevalent here as they are, it's pretty amazing. Their adaptability just amazes me. I don't know the original number of bison that came here. I think it was down in the 30s. And it has built up over the years from when the Bison Range was established, which was 1901. We are tasked with both the health of the ecosystem here, which would be the grasslands, the forests, and the animals that live here. So it's the bison are the #1 priority, but we do have the full range of ungulates here. We've got the elk, we've got both species of deer, pronghorn antelope, and then with that we also have all the carnivores that would be in western Montana.
My name's Charlie Lytle. I am the Bison Range field biologist. For me, it's surveys. So this is when most babies are born. So I'm out trying to do that. This tribe here had a huge part in saving the bison from going totally extinct. Since reclaiming the range as the tribe's own, they kind of get a chance to continue that conservation. Weed spraying's a huge one here in the spring. We can see invasive weeds as we drive by, and this is an area that's been sprayed Maintenance crew, they got projects. It's kind of when everything first gets nice and you're able to do more. For them, like getting this road ready is a huge project. The visitor center, we have an information and education specialist there. So she kind of is in charge of when student groups come out, which we have a lot of those.
We would encourage people to come to the Visitor Center first. Obviously, you have to come here to buy your pass, but to experience the museum. We have a lot of information here, a lot of culture. The great thing about the museum is this is our story told by us. This talks about the restoration process of the bison range. It tells our story, and so our connection with bison and other wildlife that you will find here and on the reservation. Everything you see here, talks about culture and language. So I had the opportunity to work with elders, some who are no longer with us today, and work with our culture committees to be able to provide this information. So to me, that connection and reconnecting people and, pass that on to future generations, because that's one thing we strive for is future generations to carry this on, when we're no longer here.
SNK Technologies is honored to help make a difference in the lives of our Bitterroot, Salish, Kalispel, and Kasanka communities.
SNK Technologies each year declares a dividend and provides a dividend back to our shareholder, the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes, for their use in education, cultural, housing, health of its members. Again, we're a lot like other corporations in the benefits that we provide, the competitive wages, growth opportunities, how we perform on contracts. To work at SNK Technologies and therefore be able to give back, that is going to perpetuate the language, the art, the sense of family, the sense of the land, is incredible. It's big for me personally. And it's big to be part of something that affects so many people across the reservation and around the reservation.